Hello, YouTube fans, here again, and I figured why not do this one? You've only seen me for a few days, so normally do this on a Friday, but I'm not sure I'm going to be doing a video or not. I'm going to be a bit busy the past few weeks, so to all my subs, a bit sloppy thank you. So I'm going to decide to do this one, why not? When it comes to the verses, why not? That being Psycho. But before I do that, I just want to say one thing. I did make a mistake when I did the Exterminator refund. Rethrough, I mean to say. Um, the character who used to save Sarah Connor was called Reese by Martin Bean, not John Connor. John Connor was Sarah Connor's son. It's a simple little mistake there. So for anyone who sees the video, think he's called Reese. He's called Reese. Yep, I made one little error when I did the thing. So there you go. But today, I think why not do Psycho versus Psycho, meaning the classic 1960s, the classic Alfred Hitchcock versus the shitty fucking 99, 90, no, I'm saying 99 then, 1998 I meant to say. So I'll say it again. The classic Alfred Hitchcock 1960s Psycho versus the 1998 Psycho, which I think is a fucking piece of shit. Now, I don't know why I'm ranting and raving on this one because of all the Alfred Hitchcock films, Shock, horror. Psycho's not one of my favourites. I respect it, but it's not my favourite of the Alfred Hitchcock films. I always said he was a master of suspense. You cannot take that away from the man. May he rest. But if it comes to my favourite Alfred Hitchcock films, it would be Rear Window or it would be The Birds. But, right back, Psycho I respect. One, it was above its time. Two, it was very defiant for its time. And three, it had a big star that made it big, that being Anthony Perkins and Janet Lee. And what a shock it was for that era. People thought that Janet Lee was going to be the main character, the main star, and it was Wood in the amazing sour scene everyone remembers. And that's it. It became a murder mystery film with a good bit of suspense and a shock of an ending. So we're going to go with Psycho. Fuck it, I will do it. Why not? Like I say, I respect it, but my favourite would have to be The Birds or Rear Window. But it doesn't mean I hate Psycho. Doesn't mean I hate it. I respect it. So it starts off, like I say, 1960, and you've got Janet Lee, you've got Anthony Perkins, and when you think about it, you've got Tate music. Now I do know Alfred Hitchcock originally did not want any music, but he altered it. The original we could have it in colour, but he wanted it in black and white, and but he always did when he did The Birds, he had no music in that instead. And I think it made Psycho, the famous sour scene. It's been imitated, it's been sold in so many films. The Bride's Open, woot, 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 the classic music, everybody knows it. A little bit of blood, very frightening for its time, a good film for its time. Now we get to the 1998 film. Fuck it, end of review. The classic 1960s one wins. And you're probably wondering if I'm saying that. I will do this, but you think if I'm saying it like that. Because 1998 is a lazy film. The 1998 one, I'm not going to look up the director's name. I'm not going to look it up. It's an insult on Alfred Hitchcock's memory. I'm not going to look up this director who did the shitty remake. Because I'll tell you what it was all about. The 1960 one was taken off a book by James Bock. That's the name of the book writer. It was called James Bock. And he did this book, right? And Alfred Hitchcock did it. Anthony Perkins made the character his own, because originally it was this fat, obese, fucking pervy guy. Anthony Perkins made that character his own. Praise to Anthony Perkins, may he rest in peace. The director of the 1998 one is a lazy fuck. He's a lazy fuck. Because this film was an experiment. It was an experiment to see what would Psycho be like today, what would Psycho be like if it was in colour. Here's an idea. I think Technicolor, but they tried that with Psycho. I've seen where they've colourised it, and I've got to admit, I hated it. It looked like the fucking cameraman did a golden shower on the fucking film. It looks fucking awful. The picture looks distorted. It just looks fucking awful. To me, Psycho, if it's in black and white, leave it in black and white. But because they thought, well, the younger generation won't go with Psycho because it's black and white. So fucking what? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. If people can't take to a film from a certain era because it was in black and white and that's how films were filmed in a certain era, then you know that just sums up the fucking deal. If you do that, do your own fucking film if the young people were so fucking fussy on an old film from 1960. Because this film is lazy. And why I got it lazy? It is shot for shot. I say it again. It is shot for fucking shot. Everything about this film, right, is shot for fucking shot. If people wonder why I figured out something like that, I paused the video for a minute. Some noisy fuckers are making a noise outside, so I told them to shut the fuck up. So moving back to what I was going to say. This film is shot for shot from everything from the 1960s one. The opening, shot for shot. The music, the same. Everything about this film is shot for fucking shot. You're just watching the same film, only with not very good actors. You've got a pock of fucking wood at the side of you. The opening is the same. That's why I said then the fucking review. The only difference is you've got the sound effects of the character bonking in the fucking upstairs in the motel, right? That's the only difference. Is that what they did the remake for? So you go, oh. Is that all they did the remake for? Seriously, give me a fucking break. And it's none against the actors. I know she's no longer with us. May she rest in peace. But it was a poor choice for her because I just felt she was mistrust. I'm not speaking of the dead. She's no longer with us. But compared to Janet Leigh, she was mistrust. And I'm not speaking ill. The actor that plays Anthony Perkins' character being Norman Bates, again, mistrust. And the thing is, they could have made this more like the book. You know, think about it, would it be interesting, right? It's an idea, and I'm not even a fucking movie producer here, but it's an idea. Why not do it that you think it's Norman Bates all the way through the film? They're making this big, fat, horrible, fucking pervy, cheapy looking character, just like in the book. And all the way through the film, you got red herrings here, red herrings there, it's making you think it's him what's doing the murders, and then you find out it's the mum. The mum's not dead, it's not a rotten fucking corpse, it's the fucking mum who's doing the murders. And she's making it look like it's her son. So I've just, not a good idea, people. And I just thought of that in a few fucking minutes that this fucking writer, this tip writer, this fucking lazy fucking hack, would get paid millions for doing this fucking race of a film. It's a race of a film. So you've got the Titanic Sour scene from 1960. The prides open up. Great music. Really frightening. You've got the stabby sound effects. You've got a bit of blood. Now, for its time, they're not going to show a lot of blood. I can understand that, but you don't need it. Because what you get is a Joe Dispenza film. But for that time, what a shock, what a horror. Because everyone thinks that the Janet Leigh's character is going to be the main character. To find she's the first one to get the knife, get killed. So we get to what? The 1998 one. The bide's open. It's not scary because it's shot for shot. If anyone sees the 1960s one, you know what her fate's going to be. They copy the same music, but everyone knows, you know, that music. I admit the sound effects when it's stabbing into it is a lot more louder, it's a lot more graphic, it feels a lot more brutal. I will give it that. Except for when they tried to stylize it, where you got fucking fast shots of lightning and thunder. It's like the director started to be stylish, and it's like, come on. No, it reminds me of that. No, it reminds me of that shit called The Fucking Omen, the remake, where they tried to style it. Didn't need all that shit, and that ruined it. It took away the expense, and then you've got the scene where the guy gets stabbed on the stairs, he gets stabbed in the face, and he's falling down, and he's floating in the air. I swear they copied that from Psycho and all, only, you know, it's trying to be stylish, you got lightning every 2 minutes, it's like... But it's shot for fucking shot for shot. Now, there's a scene in the 1960s one, before all that, where Alfred Hitchcock was very common for making an extra appearance, a disappearance in every one of his films. He was noted for that. So there's a scene where you've got, if you blink, you miss sort of scene, right? I said, look. If you blink, you miss. There's a scene where Alfred Hitchcock is walking through the set window of the bank. They get, in the fucking remake, they get a look-alike. I shit you not, they get a fucking Alfred Hitchcock look-alike just walking across the fucking window. Give me a fucking break. So it's just shot for fucking shot. It's shot for shot. Everything is the same, only it's in colour. You've not got good actors, like I keep repeating myself, Janet Leigh, Anthony Perkins. And even the fucking lines are copied. Every line is copied on Not As to Vincent. The bit before Janet Leigh gets stabbed. You got, remember the scene in the 1960s one where where Anthony Perkins is peeping through the peephole, right? And then he walks away like a sad boy, and he just sits there drinking milk and eating a sandwich. In the 1998 one, you got Norman Bates in that. He's peeping through the hole. He's having a fucking tough butter. Is this what they did the remake for? Just to see fucking Norman Bates jerk off? Come on. It's making me fucking cry. It's making me fucking cry. And you got the scene. Remember the scene where the sister comes into the house and she finds Norman Bates' mum and you find she's a top. There's one good bit though I will admit I like about the 98 one. The only one decent bit where I did the diet to this dude. She does the prize and you got birds flying around. Gonna get his hobby was stuffing birds. And you see the tops and you see bugs running down its face and you got birds flying across. I've got to admit, I like that touch. I like the bit where Norman Bates is about to stab her and the die saves the day, and I like the fact that the sister kicks Norman Bates in the face. I quite like that little touch there. I got to admit, that was a good touch where I would say was a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of an improvement. But the rest of it, shit, the bit where he's coming across and he's got the knife and he's dressed up as fucking Norman Bates' mummy. You know, the fulfillment. Not shocking, not scary, because again, it's sock for fucking sock. Because what's the original for all that? And the original was better, where he runs out, he goes that. And he's fucking steaming, he goes that, music, the way it's done, it was frightening. It's like you never knew it was going to come. But because if you've seen the 1968 60s one, you've seen the Tacit Alfred Hitchcock one, you know what's going to happen. You know, even people who were around in the 1960s know. It's been on TV so many times. It's been on DVD. It's been on video. It's been on any media that's going. So you know what Psycho is. Everybody knows what Psycho is. You know the fucking expense to suck at the end. Because it's sock for sock, you know what's going to happen before it fucking happens. So this remake, the 98 one, there's nothing to it. Nothing. It's just laser. It's generic. It copies everything. It was an experiment just to see what it'd be like in colour. But it's the same fucking film. I'm not going to say the same thing again. Not very good actors. Not expensive. Tries to be stylish but fails. It was just pointless. So, you know what? Because it's pointless, there's points for it. None. None. The only decent thing is it's got Debney Moore. I like Debney Moore as an actress. Still an attractive woman. I like Debney Moore in it. I just recently made her the main character. They alter a few things. You find out Norman Bates is not the murderer. You find out it's the mum, just to make it different. You know, it's different. It's not lazy. That would have been a better fucking film. Do you not agree? But don't fuck it. The only decent thing is Debney Moore. But even then, it's a wasted fucking role. It's a wasted role. I hope the Dodgy sacked the fucking agent after doing shit like that. That's the fucking ratings it gets. Non-zero. Fuck all, because it's lazy. There's nothing to it. Nothing. If I just want a Psycho, I just watch the original. I watch the original by Alfred Hitchcock. Better film. Fuck it. The points for the fucking Tacit. The original, the Alfred Hitchcock one, the 1960s one. Why not? It's a classic. Keep saying it. I don't love it like most of Alfred Hitchcock films, but I respect it. And after fucking seeing the fucking remake, I respect it a hell of a lot more. I mean, I've always been more of a Psycho 2 man. I prefer Psycho 2, because it was more Anthony Perkins was the character. I'm not mad at Psycho 3, I think it's a step down, but compared to fucking Psycho, the fucking remake, it's a hell of a lot better. I never was a love for the Psycho 4, but after seeing the fucking remake, a hell of a lot better. And it ended beautiful. So fuck it, the Tacit original 1960s one. Why not? It's a classic. A 15-star rating. That's the 98 one. It's fucking easy. Nothing. Because it's laser. See you later.